ritual has begun. Are we too late?
No. We can still make it.
Who's there?
Me.
Huh?
Are you ready?
Almost. We're all in.
Good. Let's figure this out. First, we take care of the stragglers. Mr. Mercury, you distract that acolyte with your fish, so Gale can snatch him from behind. When that one wanders out of sight, I'll take him down. The last one, I leave to you, Mr. Mercury.
Aye, aye.
Now those three can wield Maiden's fire, so we have to take them down together. Then we grab what we came for and hightail it back to the ship. Let's do it.
Wait.
What?
What about the High Priest?
Oh, just give him a hug.
Okay, love that plan.
Abominations! I call upon the Maiden's fire!
The power of the cursed belongs to the cursed.
Greetings. Also, let's come to this with the intro. Welcome to Shadow Gambit the Cursed Crew. This just came. Crap, I gotta turn the audio down. Okay. This is Shadow Gambit the Cursed Crew. It just released like 30 minutes ago. It is another stealth game from me, the people who did Shadow Tactics Plays the Samurai and Desperados 3. I've been waiting for this one since I first heard about it, and played the demo, the Steam Next Fest demo, and the one that came out last week. And this is the full game, although I will be starting from scratch again. And they have said that this game is a bit easier than their previous two, so I'm going to jump straight in on Cursed, despite the fact that it says not recommended first playthrough regardless. Language I know how to speak. Yeah, they said if you've played the demo, you can skip past all the demo content. So I'm hoping to actually catch some people that might be new to the... Well, that I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go base content. Or try to power through these few levels. I mean, I've also got to, talk about stuff. Slow it down. Probably means this is going to last about as long as my stream did. Got through the end. One second.
So this is Angler's grave. Charming little rat hole. Let's find the bar and make a deal before the Inquisition shows up.
Okay, well, I mean, on that worked out. Scotty.
I like these odds.
That scene just ended.
Look what the brine swept in.
Glad they don't mind the cursed.
Mission log. You can check your objectives. And the camera there. That's
Always move forward.
all right.
to Angler's Grave, partner.
Double click.
Consider it done.
Use the fast forward button, X, to speed things.
He's on the balcony.
Have a chat with most interesting skeleton.
You are not an easy man to find, Jester.
Naturalmente. It ensures I'm only found by interesting people. Now, what can I do for you, Signora Manicato?
They say you can arrange things. There's a certain ghost ship I'd like to catch up with.
Ah, the Red Marley, yes. I know all about your history with that ship.
Then you also know why I'd want to be on it.
Signora, the prospect of seeing your fates collide is the entire reason for our meeting. I can get you to the Marley, but I must inform you that she has seen better days. Currently, she's caught in the trap of a certain Inquisitor.
So Ignatia has her. Then there's no time to lose.
Still determined, I see. Yes, excellente. Shall we shake on it then?
One more question. What will be your price?
Oh, don't worry, Signora. I simply wish to be entertained. Now, shall we begin?
Using to teleport us off to our first level, which is basically the tutorial.
The rite is complete. What now?
Scour the beach. Let no corruption linger.
It shall be done.
This guy's an idiot.
What?
Abomination!
Apologies. But as you well know, death's not the end here. So, one down, possibly 100 or more to go. I better find my way to the Mali before Ignatia sets her on fire.
Yes, because when you're a member of an organization that hunts down the
According
supernatural,
to the stars, this island isn't too far from Angler's Grave.
what you should do when you see something unusual happening is slowly approach it while holding your gun, as opposed to, I don't know, moving back about as far as you can and then shooting it when it comes. Shooting it. But he won't make that mistake again. Kill enemies with dagger. Yeah, this is my standard melee kill.
Another acolyte. Best take him down quietly.
I mean, you know, better
It's
look at
not
this.
the end, eh?
The blue ring is how much noise that makes.
See you around, friend.
Enemies that hear that will turn and investigate that noise.
Aye.
Hide bodies in bushes, houses, other places. This is just like their other games.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, the little waves I'm making there are noise as well.
No second thoughts, eh?
View cone is what they can see. Whenever they start to spot you, it starts filling up with yellow. When it touches you, they see you. I'm on curse, so that'll spot me damn
Always
near
a pleasure
instantly.
running into the Inquisition.
So I'm gonna bypass him.
Straight to the point.
And view cones again. Solid area, they can see you no matter what. Striped, they will not see you if you're crouching.
Maiden's fire lamp. Can't snuff it out. Best keep low and avoid its light.
I can move ducking through this.
I like it already.
Fia can climb the vines. And everybody has a pounce attack, which is much faster than a standard melee kill, but obviously it's limited by the fact you have to drop on somebody. Making noise as I walk through the water. Yeah, Blink is a teleport / kill ability.
Seems like the only way forward is up.
You can only go up as long as you have somebody to hit.
I like these odds.
But I'll use it again here in a moment once I get rid of this guy.
Come to the other side. Heave-ho! No sight of the Red Marley yet. This better not be a hoax.
Yeah, I put that ladder down and
Only
I can teleport like that and just cross the space without, you know, actually crossing the space.
did something? Nah. Well.
That is the save mechanic we'll get to in a second.
Best not leave him alive.
This is a prognosticar. They can sense malicious intent and, well, he's watching that and he's got maiden fire lamps that I can't put out there.
Always move forward.
And this is not going to go to plan as noted by the exclamation point.
What do we have here? I sensed your ill intent, cursed. Now burn in maiden's fire.
I suggest you try that again.
I'm whole again.
I have unleashed a memory. I have given you another chance.
What crazy magic is this? Are you...
I need your help. Get past the prognosticar. Do not attack him directly.
Well. All right, I'll follow. As for the prognosticar, let's try a different approach.
Yeah, once you die once there, that acolyte will move and you can go get him. You're kind of required to do that.
Straight to the point.
I mean, I've seen people in the demo get past him without actually interacting with him. Save with F5, load with F8. Save early, save often.
So this is what I felt before.
I have captured another memory. If I unleash it, time resets to this moment.
That acolyte on the scaffold is my way up. All but the prognosticar might be able to stop me, but that boulder?
Yeah, I can't interact with him directly, but I can crush him with a giant rock.
Good riddance.
The path is clear. Proceed onward and ascend. I wish to see you face to face.
No second thoughts, eh?
Just drop on down again. Yeah, Afia's other ability is Time Freeze. It basically freezes the guard in time so he cannot see or hear anything, and his view cone won't move.
The way up is being watched.
Don't worry. I have my own tricks up my sleeve. Well, see? A nice bit of time tinkering.
Very impressive. Now please, push onward.
Yeah, blind him, then I can get and just stab him. Not that I needed to,
I'll
but
be there soon.
wanted to anyways. Guard triggers the alarm and they detect you, find one of their own that are incapacitated means either dead or unconscious and tied up. Or if they hear gunfire. Once the alarm is triggered, they will swarm into the general area of the issue and start searching around for a bit. Eventually they will give up and return to their post. Unlike the previous games, sounding the alarm does not instantly spawn more guards out of a nearby guard post. I will mention that later when I get to that point in the
I like these odds.
in the game.
Blink.
Now I'll zoom in on the blink too, so you can see her animation. I kill this guy.
Now, I hear Inquisitor Ignatia has trapped a certain pirate ship here.
Ignatia, yes. As a matter of fact, she...
What's wrong?
Never mind that. Send the ruins. Come to me.
Hello? You still there? Well. Better move fast. Let's skip this.
I'll just bypass that guy.
Consider it done.
And I can kill these people, but I don't need to.
There she is, the Red Marley, Black Eye Mordecai's ship. And there's Ignatia, right on cue.
My custode is a ready ship. A world of agony awaits you. Now tell me, what is the answer to Mordecai's riddle?
Ignatia. Even in death, the captain outwits you.
Oh? Then why do I hold his message so clearly intended for you? Now speak! 5 of Marley's crew assemble. That much is clear. But what are the relics? What secret lies hidden beneath your deck?
I would rather burn than help you find the treasure.
Have it your way, ship!
Yeah, I try not to talk over them.
Your flagship has been prepared, my Lady Inquisitor.
Good. Begin the rite of questioning. I must know what the ship knows.
As you command, my lady.
Send word among the timeless shores. We must find the relics and solve Mordecai's riddle. His treasure will be ours. And if the shores must burn for it, then it is part of the grand design.
Still there, little soul.
I am. And it seems I came just in the nick of time, Red Marley.
You know my name. Care to tell me yours?
All in good time. First, let's set you free.
Come to me. Use the giant chains to get on board. Then I will tell you more.
Alrighty. Now, I know I've mentioned this when I streamed the demo last week, but the single biggest change in this over the previous ones that I like, I'll show you after I hit this little piece of paper here. But the fact that I can issue a run order directly to that piece of paper, and she will jump down both these and across that on her own. The previous ones that have to go down these one at a time, and then over this is a separate move order.
Now we're getting somewhere.
In fact, I could go all the way over to here if I wanted to. Yeah, every so often the big green bell appears. That is your, hey, you need to save the game reminder. You can adjust when the bell appears, or you can even just change it to look like a timer like it was in Shadow Tactics and Desperados. Yeah, I'll save just because.
How did Ignatia capture you?
She surprised me. Some strange new right of hers. She has experience in subverting my power, but not for long.
Your memory power explains a lot. No wonder Mordecai and his crew became legends.
We kept it secret for that very reason.
Does it have any limits?
Only those set in place by the captain. My reach is the size of an island, and I can't unleash memories older than a day. I'll gladly explain more once I'm in less pain.
Yeah, I missed my window there. I got to get that guy while those two are talking, because he is watching way too much of that space for my liking. I'll catch him on the second go around here.
Always move forward. Heave ho.
And now I can take these guys out of my leisure.
I like it how time freeze. Now we're getting somewhere. Heavy.
Yeah, you can hold control or even just hold down the left click button when you issue a kill order to put them in auto grab, but they should just hit it during the animation because I've got 5 seconds anyways. Now up here the wrong way, we have a new enemy type, the Commissarius, or Commissar as I refer to them as. The acolytes are the basic rank and file. The commissarius is the equivalent of the straw hat or the poncho from Shadow Tactics and Desperados, and that he won't be distracted by things very long. But unlike those, the other distractions that aren't, hey, look over here, also have a reduced duration on them. They're blinded, frozen, etc. for a shorter time.
Forget my power to capture them.
The
How do we
book.
get these chains off you?
Yeah, you can use non-lethal options if you're one of those I don't want to kill everybody types. They take the same amount of time, and then you have to spend time tying the person up, so it tends to take a bit longer.
I will do it myself. All you must do is break Ignatius' seal.
Consider it done.
In fact, I'll do a knockout to each of these two guys over here, just to show them. A punch and a blink knockout.
Hey, Pete, look. Fresh meat on deck.
If you just
Looks rather rotten to me.
Ignore them. Head for the captain's quarters.
Don't let the bedbugs bite. I'll be there soon.
quick little 4-hit combo there.
Let's get you somewhere else.
I like these.
And we're going to toss him in the drink.
Knockout incoming.
And KO punch.
Bedbugs bite.
Do not disturb the custodian.
I can help.
No second thoughts.
Yeah. When that bar there empties, they'll wake back up, and I think they sound the alarm. But you tie them up, that's not a problem.
Always move forward.
And let's just go back to lethal. Yeah, the custodies, they're generally holding something magical down. If you attack them, either knockout or kill, I think they just outright die. And they set off a mental shockwave that'll cause any Inquisition members nearby to start having religious experiences, which effectively incapacitates them. But the incapacitation means that they will not sound the alarm. People will look at them like, ah, they're having visions of the grand design. How fortunate for them. And then go about their business. As I mentioned about the shorter duration here, I'm going to hit this guy here with a time freeze in a second.
Through his mind, the flame
Once he's no longer watching me.
Laurentio 47, verse 8.
But I'll hit both them with that.
Always move forward.
Yeah, you can see how much shorter that was on the Commissarius versus an Acolyte, where it lasts 5.5 seconds on them.
Do not pity them. They are but vessels for the Maiden's fire. There is another on board. Find him.
I like these odds. Heave ho.
Kill that dude. We're going to stuff him in this door.
Use my power.
Well, fluid. There's no distance.
Yeah, I got that guy right here where he will not see him through the papers.
Heavy.
Ignatia left you in a sorry state.
I can recover.
Oh,
The crew is
sounded the alarm.
Where did you take them?
2 are still on board. 5 were taken.
I got a little sloppy there and decided to run.
Soon.
The Maiden's judgment.
But I'm hidden in here and I can just wait 20 seconds and they'll all go back to their regular route.
Mensura.
If they somehow separated enough that I could get one and get away with it, I'd take them down, but I'm probably better off just hiding because I screwed up.
Does it shall be so? The fire will guide.
But this is one of the things that makes the game a bit more forgiving than Shadow Tactics or Desperados,
Shadows have fled.
where you would typically be shot the instant you're spotted, and then you have additional patrolling guards you have to now deal with.
Consider it done.
Instead, hopefully this doesn't disrupt them too badly, because I do want all 4 of them around this Custodes when I kill them. Yeah, I can pounce this guy, but I want to wait till he's going up there to what I have to do.
I'll snap my fingers.
Grant me a second. Let's get you somewhere else.
Alright.
Sword through the heart. The other custodian.
There we go.
Lady.
Okay.
Leave them be for now.
Ugh, that's both of them.
Yes, the seal is weak. Come to me.
Now
And now with them down, I am done with the first level here.
I will capture memory.
No, you won't.
Now break the seal. Set me free.
First, we have to discuss terms.
Really? Now?
You are hunting Black Eye Mordecai's treasure. I want in.
The captain's hoard. What is it to you?
What is a treasure to a pirate, eh? Adventure, gold, a chance to beat the Inquisition. I'll help you find your captain's legacy. And I only want 3 shares of the plunder.
Preposterous. Half a share.
2.5.
1.
2 shares. Hurry now. I bet more acolytes are coming.
Fine. I accept your terms. Now break that seal and state your name.
A Fia Monecato. At your service.
And boom.
My strength is restored. Now we make for the open sea. Brace yourself.
And badges, which have always been a thing from the Mimimi games. There's general ones that you can do with any conditions, ones that are specific to missions, and badges that are specific to crew. Missions for island and mission badges will reveal themselves once you've beaten the game. I think they all reveal themselves once you've completed the game, and then you can start replaying missions. Like, I finished the mission, so yeah, badge. Finish the mission. Finish a mission on this island with this crewmate. So yeah, do 1 mission on each island with a Fia, and I get that badge for her. Here's a little replay. It's like my actions from a top-down perspective. Saves, loads, stabs, they're all covered here. I wonder if the alarm will show up on that. I've never actually checked. Nope, you can just see them running around. And you got a stats breakdown, how long it took me to beat the level, how many of each ability I used. 1 alert. I did technically die once as part of the story there. Okay. Steam achievement, meh.
To be on the open sea again. Come to me when you are ready, Afia.
Yeah, I skipped the highlight thing that pops up whenever you're at the prognosticar. You tap H, doors, enemies, bushes, interactables, and such will be highlighted, and you can makes it easier to see them.
Consider it done.
And I've got the wrong window up. 1 second. Okay. Now I can kind of mill about here. I can stab the skeleton crew if I want. Doesn't really
Death's not the end, eh?
I see you've discovered my skeleton crew. Feel free to practice with them. They enjoy it.
He'll get back up after a bit. Also, fire the cannons on the boat. You come back to this hub every time you beat a level, and you can there's stuff you can do here. Like I need to talk to the Marley.
All right, ship. What's our next move?
5 of my crew are still on Morrow's reach. I will not leave them behind.
I like a challenge, but those were a lot of acolytes. We could use a little backup.
My skeleton crew cannot wander on shore. What we need is another cursed. Lady and Toya were left on deck, black pearls ripped from their chest. They'll need new ones. Talk to old Gertrude, and also to Pete and the Nameless One. I'll scrape together what soul energy I have left for the ceremony.
Okay. You gotta go talk to these skulls.
A rare sight these days.
Aye, which is why we keep them well hidden. Don't let my talking decor scare you. They are mostly harmless.
Straight to the point.
Talk to Gertrude first.
Mordecai, you finally returned.
Sorry, but I'm not Mordecai. The name's Ethia Manicato, freshly hired.
You always knew how to get a chuckle out of this old lady.
I don't think you heard me. I'm...
Just play along.
Yes, I'm Mordecai. I'm here for the Black Pearl.
Ah, yes, of course. Here you go. I've stored it in my right eye, freshly plucked from the socket, if you will.
All right. And
That
then
was interesting.
As I said, mostly harmless.
yeah, if I do it this way, she should take the door as a shortcut. Yep. If doors are connected, you can teleport between them effectively.
Hey, Pete, look. It's her again. The one with the curly toes.
Excuse me?
I'll ignore him. His forehead isn't quite where it used to be. Now, what's your name?
I'm Ethia. The Marley sent me for a Black Pearl.
Did she now? Well, I'm sure to tell you that it's gone.
Pete, nameless, hand her the pearl, or I will throw you overboard.
As if we didn't really want it anyway. Take it, Ethia, before we accidentally lose it again.
Now the pearls are ours. I barely have enough energy for one ceremony, so you must choose who to revive.
Yeah, if you have a black pearl and a soul energy, you can revive one of the crewmates on the ship, and you'll get these as you progress through the story. One of the things that's a bit different from Shadow Tactics and Desperados in this is in those games you have a set group of people for each mission. In this, you can revive the crew in whatever order you wish, and you can also take whoever you wish on missions. There may be some that require specific people, but if we got people watching, I'll let y'all feel free to pick between these two. I'll hit the info button on both of them so you can see what all they do.
It's the lady at the ready.
Yeah, first we got Sulady, the ship doctor. Her abilities include the cover seeds, where she can throw down a portable bush that pops up anywhere. I can use that to hide bodies or hide myself. Hello, Dee DeVille is asking if I have this on Steam or Epic. I have it on Steam, but it's also on GOG. But yeah, she has the cover seeds to make some portable bush, and Wander Dust, which when she hits an enemy with it, they walk away from her in a straight line. You can use that to move them out of position so they're not being watched by somebody and stab them. She can climb ivy just like Fia can, and she can swim. Not mentioned here is the fact that her kills only take 2.5 seconds versus Fia's 5. Yeah, because of the Wander Dust, she's good at capable of making guards leave their post. And with the bushes, she's actually very good at hiding bodies.
Toya, ready.
And then we got Toya, the ship cook. He has, Katashiro and Shadow Step are kind of used in conjunction. Katashiro is a little charm you can use to mark an area, and Shadow Step will teleport you back to it. And if there's an enemy within range, he will kill one enemy within that radius as he teleports back. Then he also has Bird's Voice, which is it's a flute, just like Yuki's flute and Hector's whistle from Shadow Tactics and Desperados. He also has the quicken to kill time, just like Sulady, and can climb and can swim. Again, he can lure people out of position with the whistle. And I kind of question this one. I mean, he's a very efficient killer with his fast kill speed. So, yeah, Dee DeVille, if you want to see either one of these two, cast a vote. Or anybody else that's watching, if you want to see me revive Toya, or if you want to see me revive Sulady, mention it in chat. If not, I will just pick one on my own. And I'm probably going to pick Toya because when I ran the demo last week, I picked Sulady. Although, in my opinion, between the two, I think Sulady may be the more powerful one overall. But Toya's got some pretty cool abilities. So let's go ahead and revive him. Yeah, this is permanent because the game doesn't do saves like the other ones do. You kind of have a save profile that locks you down a path. But I can eventually get all the crew members, so it's all good.
Another black pearl in my chest. A feast of energy for my soul. Much obliged.
So, you're Toya of the East.
Just Toya, if you please. This ocean has been my home for longer than I ever lived in Japan.
You're the assassin who challenged the Dread Captain and became the ship's cook.
You seem to know a lot about me, when I don't even know your name.
Efia Monekato. I'm the one who pulled you out of Ignatius' jaws.
A promising start. I look forward to seeing you work, Efia Manikato.
Welcome back, ship cook.
Ah, Mari. So I was the one to receive one of your spares. A wise choice.
You must get used to your new pearl quickly. The training deck is ready for you.
Understood. I will speak to Estelle and head there at once.
Alright, yeah, now they're going to send me down to the training deck with Toya.
Let's try a new
something that's rather neat is if I, whoever I don't have as my active character, will head over to their part of the ship to do stuff. Like, he will head over to the galley if left alone, but I can also talk to him here.
Toya, may I ask, what brought you to the Marley?
The cooking contest.
Ah, on this ship?
What? No, back on Soulspire. I'd been there for some time after I lost my crew and captain at Madre Grande. I was cooking just for myself, perfecting my technique. I was focusing on winning the annual cooking contest at Bonnie's Galley. Then Mordecai comes along. Cocky, throwing out challenges left and right. He said, if he beat me in this year's contest, I had to join his crew.
And? Did he win?
He came in last. I had never seen such horrendous cooking. I knew then that if I did not join his crew, they'd have to endure his culinary travesties.
You should have given him lessons too.
I tried. But his lack of talent was a challenge too steep, even for me.
But yeah, he's walk over here to the galley where he will interact, but I actually need him to go talk to Estelle, the monkey.
That's some spice.
You can also talk to the Marley with each crew member as well, which I'll do that when I get out of this.
Ahoy there, Estelle. I require your guidance to the training deck. Apologies, but your banana cookies will have to wait. Once my kitchen is restored, you will have your cookies. Now, down we go.
Yeah, same tip earlier about the non-lethal stuff. You get these when the game loads screens and all that.
That's some spice.
A bird's voice, the whistle. Like I said, you can use it to lure people.
The bird's song beckons. An enemy approaches. Death awaits the fiend.
Zoom in so we can get a good look at his kill animation.
Mine. Very trouble. The expect a heavy customer.
He also carries, him and Sulady also carry bodies standing. They move faster, but they're much more visible than everybody else who carries them crouching.
Simple.
For someone whose bones brim with soul energy, your little flute remains humble.
Noise is the salt of any good ambush recipe. Magic or no, the oldest tricks never fail. I follow the plan.
Yeah, not all guards react the same way. As I said, the commissarius will not come to the noise, but he will look at it.
That's cool.
Hide in the pile of fish till this guy gets over here and out of sight of him.
I am the blade.
And down he goes.
Raise with your legs.
Now, I need the key off the commissarius here to get out. Now, there's a couple ways I can take it. I can either just stab him in the face and grab it, or you can pickpocket with any character in this.
A useful gift.
Still going to stab him, though.
A heavy customer. Quickly.
Then with the key, I need to unlock that door. Fast forward up here.
The dish takes shape.
And out the door.
Well done, ship cook. I have prepared another training room and a little test should you feel up to it. The stairs will get you topside.
Now I'll go through his other training rooms here. I mean, I can't just skip them, or I can go through them.
It will be done.
Yeah, this one's about the Katashiro and Shadow Step. Yeah. Like I explained, if it'll get you close enough, they get marked, and if they get marked, they get killed. Shadow Step's available whenever the Katashiro is placed. They have placed it for me for this first one, so I can't screw up. Yeah, there's the Katashiro there. The dotted line is the mark radius, and the blue circle is the noise radius that you will make if you are killing a guard with the mark. I'm going to zoom in, get a good look at.
My charm floats gently. A villain enters its range. Death by 7 cuts. Raise with your legs.
Yeah, that takes a little bit longer than a standard kill.
Aye.
But yeah, it's just telling me what to do here. Place the Katashiro. Can't throw it very far, but
the oldest tricks are the best.
That was no mere animal.
whistle and lure this guy over. And as soon as he steps in it, dead.
A heavy customer. Move like water.
Then we got one other trick we can do with the Katashiro.
Good taste.
You can attach it directly to people.
7 blades. The trap is set.
Right, he is marked, so whenever I teleport on top of him, he is a dead man. Is I just wait for him to move out of this guy's line of sight.
Another recipe executed to perfection.
The enemy is thoroughly sliced. 7 cuts is a bit extravagant, don't you think?
Of course. Any recipe needs flavor. A lock needs a key. Raise with your legs.
And dispose of. Let me go throw him in the bush too. Generally, it's good practice to make sure you throw the bodies in the bushes so they can't be found.
Hey!
And then there's the challenge room.
In a moment.
We'll run through that. It's basically to test all my skills in a at once. And all challenge rooms have this book here. It says, well, what it says right there. You're free to back out and try again if you don't think you can do it.
Excellent. I'll have a taste of your cooking, Marley. Yokai! My special Nakama. A simple method of this. I will be back.
Put it there instead.
Follow the noise. On my way.
They can't see because of that little half wall that I'm crouching behind, but
Strike with precision. A taste of death.
little quick 1-2 combo, and down they go.
Measure one. Raise with your legs. I follow a heavy customer.
Then we just move on to the next part up here.
Move with speed.
And a commissar and 3 acolytes, with one of them having the key that we need. He's watching these two. He's watching these two. He's watching just him.
Quickly.
So you cannot throw the thing up on the stuff. Like Sulady could throw a bush up here if she wanted to, but you can throw stuff forward and down only with him.
An ambush in the making. A useful gift. That was no mere animal.
Lower him over to the Katashiro.
Good taste. My enemy lies slain.
And now one less.
Yokai.
And save just in case I screw this up, because I almost did just jump down here, which would have sucked.
2 in 1. The trap is set. A familiar tune. Simple.
Whistle to lure the this guy over. They try to avoid stepping in bushes if they can, so he's taking the long way around. But they will step into the bushes if they have to. At which point they can see you if you're hiding in said bush. As his view cone shortens, but he sees through the bush. He's down, the key is mine. If I really want, I could take these other 2 out.
The fight begins.
But I don't need to, so I'm just gonna run for my life because I just fucked up. Yeah, and on Cursed you have 2 hit points. You can get hit once, and then after that you're dead. Kind of like that. I got impatient with the running.
That sounds. The trap is set.
So let's do the same thing again, but this time we're gonna walk out of here. Oh.
7 preparing the ingredients.
What is this no mere animal?
So fast forward to speed this guy up. Yeah, admittedly I do get impatient at times.
All manner of things.
A useful gift.
And dead. Up the ivy and down the other end.
Move like water.
And now they won't see me as I make my way to the exit this time.
Good taste.
Challenge complete. Which will actually show up in this logbook here. I go to crew, Koya, challenge room completed. We're free to head on back and progress the story.
Your galley has been cleaned and stocked. Return to deck. Well done. Now we must make plans, Afia Manicato.
Yeah, and whenever you revive a crew member, their area of the ship will be restored as well. Like, this was barren until I went down to the thing. And now he's got, food there. Squid, pineapple, carrots, etc. over there. And he will start prepping that stuff when I unselect him. I can have a little chat with the Marley, more dialogue, which is always good.
Ship cook, it's good to feel the warmth of your kitchen again.
Likewise, though I noticed our larders are woefully empty.
I'm afraid Ignatia's lackeys have burned most of our unholy provisions.
Cooking without ingredients is like heading into battle without a blade.
The skeletons will restock supplies in time. Meanwhile, you could see your limited options as a challenge.
A challenge, you say? I see. Most intriguing. A stew of figurehead moss. Fried barnacles from the bow. A red soup wrung from your oily sails.
Now that I hear you describe it, I'm rather glad I don't have taste buds.
Do not fear, Marley. Just as any fight can be won, so can any dish be made palatable with the right technique. I have never served anything but excellence to the skeletons. I would rather see them starve.
Alright, and I know it said main quest there, but you have to do that with a Thea. Yeah, if you have that icon, you have to be that person to do that. So
What's in it for me?
let him head on back to the galley moment.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, I can see my black pearls here. I've got one left, and I don't have any soul energy. I'll talk about this bar here in a bit.
I'm glad to see Toya back on his feet. Alas, I can spare no more soul energy.
We'll manage. 2 cursed pirates are a force to be reckoned with. Speaking of, I was wondering what my position in the crew should be.
That depends on your qualities, Aphia Manicato. Measured by your outrageous cut, you'd have to be the captain. And you are not the captain.
All right. How about the navigator?
I can find my way alone. Why would I need a navigator?
I can lend a hand. Chart our course. Choose our landing. I've learned from the best.
Interesting. Very well, navigator. Come to the map table in the captain's quarters.
Well, well.
Okay. This bar up here will actually fill up as I do missions. It's kind of an XP bar, and every time it fills up, you get a point for this chest. Every character has an upgrade I can buy. That costs, 1 point. So as I do missions, I'll get a vigor point that I can buy either Grand Blink for Aphia, which is a separate ability. It's Blink, but infinitely better. More range, no line of sight requirements, but has a limited number of uses. Toya's is a passive upgrade. Whenever he shadow steps, he will leave behind a Katashiro where he was, so he can instantly bounce back or infinitely bounce back and forth between those 2 locations. And the other ones will be discovered as you unlock the people. I mean, I've seen them from the demo, but move on. We got to go to the map table here.
This map will show every island we can visit. Right now, we are limited to Morrow's Reach. Chart a course there, navigator.
1 second before I do that. Okay. Yeah, this will be the same island we were just at. I'll get 3 vigor for completing it. It's going to be a daytime mission. And I'm only allowed 2 crew, and one of them has to be Aphia. Logbook will be, yeah, kind of meh. Because I don't really have any, there's a bunch of badges I missed on that. I'll find them out once I beat the game. Don't know anything for this one yet. And another mission here later, it seems. Then there's island-specific badges. Okay, let's just go back and start the mission.
We are back at Morrow's Reach.
So, how did I fare on my first assignment?
Your map pointing was very accurate, Navigator. Now, to the task at hand. You two will land by boat and rescue the crew. Their corpses are being put through the rite of punishment.
Ah, yes. Standard Inquisition hospitality.
They can still be revived, but we must save their bodies from the Maiden's fire. Before that, though, we must find ourselves an exit.
We won't return by boat.
Unnecessary. All we need is a tear into the below. One of them has appeared near the crew. A Custodes is keeping it sealed. Take him out, and I will summon an exit. Once that is done, we'll discuss further plans. Now, give me a moment to choose your landing.
That sounds suspiciously like your navigator's job.
Ah, very well. Choose our landing, Navigator.
Yep. Before the mission begins, I can actually scout the island and pick one of the landing spots that are available. So this mission only has one landing spot down here. There's my objective. I can zoom in, be like the actual gameplay level screen. Here's where I'll be spawning. I can see the enemies patrolling around.
Should have burned the thing when
Basically lets you help plan, like if you have a level with multiple people or multiple landing spots. Like, well, this one offers this advantage, but this one offers this advantage. So let's just go ahead and pick the only one we got. Then you get to pick your crew. Now, I've only got 2 people, so I don't exactly have much of a choice here. I have to bring a Fia, because she's required for the mission.
My blade is yours.
And Toya, because he's the only other guy that I got. There you see I get the 3 Vigor for doing this.
I see. The boat disappears.
Like I said, you won't need it.
I believe this is the moment where I admit that I can't swim.
Do not worry. Your inadequacy will be balanced by my formidable swimming skills. And by me letting that rope ladder down for you.
Much appreciated.
I'm going in.
Yeah, Fia is one of the few that cannot swim.
I'm not sure we'll stand a chance.
Sufficiently.
The ship is weak, and it's...
A ladder just for non-swimmers, as requested.
Ever tried swimming with a sword through your chest?
No, but I can swim with one arm and no meat on my balls.
Well, I prefer to be dry.
On my way.
But yeah, I can drag a box and move people all at once if I want.
That is not for us to decide.
Save just in case I manage to screw this up.
What do we have here? Believe in her.
I'm always prepared.
Yeah, here's a feature that's been around since Shadow Tactics. Oh, either Shadow Mode or Showdown Mode in Desperados. In this game, however, when you do it, time will always freeze when you issue these orders. I know in Shadow Tactics they did not. In Desperados they froze unless you were on the hardest difficulty. But this lets you plan multiple orders and execute them simultaneously. Perfect for, well, taking out 2 guards having a conversation.
Oh, more time trickery.
Aye, a useful tool for the tactician's mind. We can act in sync and strike together. Blood and silence.
Oh. I can even issue the orders in a different order if I want. Like, I want this guy to hit, and then as soon as the other dude turns around, I'm going to do this, that kind of thing. Or I can just do them both at once. And you can see the difference in kill speeds there.
Move like water. A heavy customer.
Yeah. During the day, yeah, the guards have better vision. They don't naturally have a striped view cone unless something is partially blocking their view. So cover is a bit more important in the day than it is at night.
At your service. Always move
Cut
forward.
through the shadows. What an ambush in the making.
What's in it for me?
Teleporter here.
I feel like I'm losing track of
Waiting for that to. There we go.
here to there.
Okay. Now she'll blink him and he'll teleport to him at the same time. Boom. Dead. And as I said, the teleport cut takes about as long as her dagger kill does, or blink kill. They both take the same amount of time.
That's not the end.
Move with speed.
Now there's a couple of ways I can get down here if I wanted to.
Let's get heave ho.
Since Sophia can't swim, she would have to blink and then blink to get up there. Koya could obviously just, hop down and swim over. But I don't need to interact with that guard any.
Simple.
The Cursed, once rid of its pearl, must be hung from the stand
Let's see what's up.
cleansed with oils.
Toya.
There's the Custodes you mentioned. So he's been put there to contain the tear.
The Inquisition seeks to seal all tears into the below. A futile task, of course, thanks to the curse of lost souls.
I think they relish futile tasks.
A heavy customer.
Particulars must be recorded in scripture.
Let's take care of all them and hide him up here.
Stand ready.
Generally can't be seen when you got the high ground if you're ducking.
Time is on our side.
Teleport from haystack to haystack.
Blink. Not ready yet. There's no. I still not ready yet.
Finally,
Alright.
the Cursed
He's kind of watching over here, but he's mostly focused on the casket, so he'll see me if I step over here. That's about it.
My body fades.
And this guy's watching him, so
I must attend.
I mean, I want to get rid of this guy, mostly so I can get rid of this guy.
Grant me a second.
What we're going to do is we're going to time freeze this guy and then blink stab him. Save, because I think I'm going to think the timing might be acceptable right now.
No second thought.
He doesn't see me good. That's what I was worried about.
Let's get you somewhere else.
I'm free to just
I'll be there.
haul him into the bush. Could climb up there, or stab him while those two are conversing. Because he focuses on the commissar while it's happening.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Move him out the way for now.
Inquisitor Ignacia has given us our task. We shall fulfill it with utmost dedication.
Just gotta wait for him to go back, and then I can hit him and get all four of them at once.
Through the below.
A shame the ship is...
Boom.
One less to watch.
Quad kill. Then I can investigate. This is the tear that he
Straight
just
to the point.
he was holding shut. It's my exit.
Oh ho! Is that our exit?
I, a link between the tear and myself, leading through the below.
Another standard tool in our arsenal. So far, none of us got lost.
Nobody will get lost today either. Now, rescue the crew and bring them through the gateway. Gael, John and Quentin are still in the area. Pincus and Teresa have been brought here, no doubt because of some convoluted rite. Pull them from the fire and carry them to the exit.
All the way, eh?
Good exercise for the arms, Navigator. If you struggle, pay close attention to my technique.
Don't worry. I'll pull my weight. Consider heave ho.
I can use this thing as a portable hiding place as well. I can hide in it. I can also stuff bodies in it. However, if guards see the tear, they will come over to investigate it, and then when they approach it close enough, they will then sound the alarm. So let's just start rescuing crew.
My galley is the battlefield.
My soul. Let's get you somewhere else.
Hey, raise with your legs.
The shipwright is out of danger. The treasure hunter returns to me.
Let's see what's out there.
The canoness is safe now.
That's 3 of the 5 I need to rescue. The other 2 are over here.
Straight to the point.
Get him before he gets over here.
Welcome to the heave ho.
Okay, can't throw him there, but I can blink her down there.
Ignatia took 5 of us. Why was the lady and I left on deck?
She found something here. A riddle that will lead to the captain's treasure.
Our
Apparently,
objective is clear.
it mentions 5 of Marley's crew. We will find this riddle ourselves, once the others are safe.
I think he's coming back. I might be able to make this run here. Yep. Yeah, he's watching over here, so I want to... And he's watching him, so if I can get him out of sight, either by putting him over here somewhere, or more easily, using Toya's whistle.
Preparing the ingredients. Follow the noise.
I heard that, you fiend.
I just hide behind the rock, and... Seven cuts.
Total defeat.
Let's get moving, eh?
Now, if I had thought about it, I would have
Never look.
hit this guy at the same time with Fia. Just blink out of the bush and stab him. Instead, I wait for this to turn his back again.
I'm honing it. I like how.
Definitely got to hide that body, otherwise this dude will get very upset when he comes back.
Now we're getting somewhere.
He's next on my kill list because this guy's just busy sprinkling or reading a note over my guys. Okay, I screwed up because I'm a dead man there. I should have let that happen because there is,
I cannot. I follow the
unlike the previous games, Shadow Tactics and Desperados, there is no healing. But death is not quite death in this. You have a window to revive people.
I will be back. That sounds spicy.
The window shrinks every time you revive them on a mission. But the mission also does not end the instant you do that.
7 cuts.
You can still carry their body to the exit and just use them again later. Alright. It's not blink this time because that makes too... Well, not blink on top of him because that makes too much noise. Instead, I can blink behind him and give him the old dagger treatment.
Let's get you somewhere.
Get him out the way before he shows up.
Preparation is key. A heavy customer.
Let's get moving, eh?
I'm going in.
Opportunity calls. No second thoughts, eh?
Then once he comes back, he can go get him.
Raise with your legs.
Let's see what's out
I can just leave him up there. You have to throw this guy
there.
down. You can actually knock people out by dropping bodies on them, including your own teammates.
Get you somewhere
My
else.
blade is ready.
But got all my crew members, and now I can load them up.
I can help if you let me.
Yeah, 7 includes Toya and Afia, so them all loaded.
Quartermaster rejoins us.
That was the last.
Good. A relief. Now, let us seek the clue that the captain left behind. I spied ahead to the island's heart. A pair of kindred are conducting research there.
Ignatius' personal agents. Suspicious, eh?
Agreed. We must learn what they know. Take them down and scour their notes. Remember, though, the kindred souls have been conjoined with Maiden's fire. Death cannot hold them as long as one remains standing.
Aye. We take them down together, or not at all.
Yeah, I'll explain them when I get up to the kindred.
Consider it done.
I'll wait for these guys because they can see it over here.
Well, well. A
treasure.
I think I can just crawl into the bushes right now safely.
Mordecai was a romantic.
That he was. We followed an unending list of clues to find this island.
And as usual,
That was close.
Nisha is a thorn in our side.
Is it true? She's the one who burned Mordecai's sword?
Aye, she has taken the captain from us, but she will take no more. The treasure is meant for us, and we will pry it from her scorched hands. For the captain!
For the captain!
Look at that crane. I'd say that's an accident waiting to happen.
A sound plan, navigator.
Watch out below.
I fail to see the purpose of this thing here.
And let's not question the grand design.
My galley.
Yeah, crane's about the only way you can take out 4 people at once. Nobody's really got a way to effectively multi-kill in this.
Always move
It's
forward.
a pretty interesting design
I can see
decision.
the kindred up on the cliff. Easy prey if we strike together.
Aye, and how fortunate. Getting up there requires no swimming at all.
Not letting that go, are we?
I cannot.
This dude's by himself, so kill.
The heavy customer.
I think I just got free reign to crawl into this bush.
The dish takes shape. One arm, 2 souls.
My soul is razor sharp.
This would probably be easier if
I'll snap
I
my fingers.
had a Fiat in that bush, because I could blink to him and then...
I'm here. On
Yeah, I'm
my
going to
tears.
rotate these people around.
What do we have here? Now we're getting somewhere.
Let's not forget, yes?
Always a good idea.
Thank you for the backup.
She can't reach him, so let's jump her into that bush.
Ready to serve. Prepare for death.
Once Blink is off cooldown, we will take them both out.
Straight to the heart. Heavy.
Death is not. Raise with your legs.
What's in it for me? I like it already.
Okay, I thought I could toss him into that
I'm always
big old thing.
a refined.
Do a little bit of prep work for the kindred here.
Move with speed. Get ready to strike. Our familiar. The trap is set.
That was no mere animal.
Quickly contemplating my other.
Lure him out the way so that I can take him out of her line of sight.
Measure once, cut 7 times. Simple.
And I'll read the note while I'm up here, though I'm going to...
There's our kindred. And
Go
there's
around.
their research table.
Yeah, you have a small window once you attack the first kindred to take out the other. Otherwise, when that meter runs out, they revive their friend and the alarm goes off. Beyond that, they are susceptible.
Both kindred must fall, or one will revive the other.
Beyond that, they're both as susceptible to distractions as acolytes. They will investigate noises, and they can be time frozen. Which you can do to give yourself a slightly bigger kill window. I have tinkered with that in the
My
demo.
soul is razor sharp.
I want to get somebody over on the other side to get the other kindred.
Cut through the shadows. The fight begins.
Never look back.
Let's try a new recipe.
Alright. First of all,
Preparing the ingredients.
patch that, set up a Shadow Strike.
Opportunity calls.
Alright, Commissar's coming, I gotta wait.
I said.
How long has it been?
Yeah, because he sees over here, and I've got to kill and dispose of both these bodies before he comes back.
The heavy customer. Move like water.
What's in it for me?
And a little badge there.
Balanced to perfection.
Stay in the bush again until he on.
Very traditional.
At your service. I still need that. Well, well.
Anyone hungry? Slice and dice.
Okay, that was not good. I should have been a little bit faster if I was going to do that.
And we can try it.
And hitting space to reload just screwed me there as soon as the game unloaded. Getting click happy, I should say.
I'm honing
And I'm back here. Great. Yeah, I know it's not quite as bad as the other games, but still a bit of a get screwed moment, especially in that case there.
opportunity comes.
Raise with your
Let's get moving, eh?
Anyone hungry? Very traditional. The trap is set.
Blink.
Alright, gotta wait on him one more time.
What's in it for me? My soul is heave ho.
And throw them in here again.
I'm always prepared.
Yeah, I already got that badge, but I've got the first one of out of sight, out of mind, out of 4 of them.
What do we have here? I like
I can start.
this.
God damn it. He seems to stand up for some reason randomly.
Challenge, eh? So be it.
And I'm gonna save after I do that next time.
Preparation is key.
Never look back.
It will be done.
There we go.
Pierced. Raise with your legs.
My
A little bit annoyed at myself for screwing this stuff up.
My galley is the battlefield. Move with speed.
I know if I was playing on a more forgiving difficulty, like say Legend, it would not be the case, but
Special skill. Simple. I can be preparing the ingredients.
What's in it for me?
I might be able to just barely do this.
The heavy customer.
Let's get you somewhere else.
Anyone hungry? Raise with your legs.
Get him in the bush before that happens. Okay, there we go.
Blink. Always move forward.
Not my proudest moment.
My galley is the battlefield.
Never look back.
Alright,
Well, well.
save.
I'm always here. Time freeze.
The dish takes shape.
Actually, I don't even need the time freeze this guy. I can
That's cool. On my way.
I can lure him away like this.
More sacred task.
In a moment.
Did step in him, so I had to step out and dance around a bit.
The heavy customer. Good
Cancel that.
taste. One arm, two song. The trap is set.
My
He is
soul
not watching
razor
there,
sharp.
so as soon as he steps in that, I can just,
For my blade.
Let's get moving.
boom.
Balance.
See you around, friend.
Perfection. Raise with your legs.
Let's see what's up. Heavy.
Get rid of the bodies.
Unshackled. Heave ho.
Then I'm going to test something that I never did try in the demo.
We each I'm honing in place in the design.
Save before I do, just because
One less to worry.
I don't think this is actually going to work, but
A memory
Death
capture.
is not defeat.
I'm going to bring Toya up here. I think maybe Toya can get them both. I want to test.
I'm going in.
There's our kindred, And there's their research table.
Together now, Navigator. Both kindred must fall, or one will revive the other. Aye.
Yeah. Injured. I've mentioned this before already. It's the same as the one over there, actually. He's still alive. I have to take him out again.
The view,
I carry this
the
body.
sky,
An ambush in the
our
making.
part in the design.
That's some spice.
I think I can get him without having to use the Katashiro and whistle combo, though. Send him all the way back and around now. Fast forward's also handy for setting stuff up like this, in addition to just watching a patrol.
The fight begins.
See where they go and when they go.
Hey!
We must re-examine the location, my other.
Skewer the heart.
I think she's looking away, so I got enough time to take him down.
Swift, eh, Toya?
Alright.
The retention.
Yep. You can get them both with Toya. I mean, granted, yeah, I did pounce him, so that kind of mattered. Theoretically, I think you could do the same with the sniper. Snipe one and then stab the other where you're hiding next to him.
Now we're getting somewhere.
In fact, I want to see something with that badge. Yep. They specifically planned for that, so they know. Okay.
No second thoughts, eh?
Oh well. Let's complete our mission.
Ritual notations, corruption tables. Hard to find anything here.
Let me take a look through your eyes.
Oh, this feels different.
There, a letter bearing Ignatius' signature.
Listen to this.
All pieces that fit the riddle's wording are to be sent to New Crockbury. My representatives there will be entrusted with the original text and will inspect all findings made.
No Crockbury, eh? I'd say we know where your captain's message went.
Aye, Navigator. We must head there at once.
That's how it's done.
You two have done well. Now, return to me.
I still remember our last visit to New Crockbury. The food was acceptable.
The Inquisition has claimed it now. I doubt we'll do much sightseeing there.
At least not the kind where we're noticed, eh? Straight to the point.
A bit of what I'd call standardization with this game is they all have the same run speeds now.
At your command.
I know in the previous games they moved at different speeds.
I'll be there soon.
And I got that Twin Peaks badge back in the demo by accident. It's literally just crossed that bridge.
Back to the Mali and fast.
And out we go. Yeah, travel a certain distance with Blink. Okay, that's not a mission-specific badge. That's just a challenge in general with Toga. And skip past that. Most kills. Probably because their Blink is actually more useful than you would think. Because it lets her get people from a slight distance. You can pretty much jump them out of a bush even if they're looking right at you.
Whew, that was something else.
You have made it through in one piece. Good. I'm never quite sure with a new crew member.
Uh-huh.
We'll watch Toya here for a second. He will start cooking. So he'll grab a couple of ingredients, kind of teleport over to here. Starts chopping stuff. Yeah, he mentions, I know they changed it from the Next Fest demo where they used to cross chatter a lot. Like it would start to wear on you. Like every time you use an ability, the other character would comment. And whenever you'd blink with Afia, he would comment about her speed and how they should have a race at some point.
I like it already.
You have brought my crew back. Well done, both of you. I have ordered my skeletons to take them to their quarters. We must revive them soon, but we need more soul energy to start.
Some potent source would be nice, eh? Some cursed trinket or the like.
Aye. Perhaps we will find such a thing at New Crookbury.
I'll set a course at once.
Not yet, Navigator. There's something else I want you to look into. 5 of Marley's crew assemble. Ignatius spoke those words to me, quoting from the captain's riddle. They have stirred something in me. You must speak to Estelle.
Who? The monkey?
Aye, she knows my insides better than me. Perhaps she'll know what to do.
Yeah, there should be no new conversation options. They'll have little speech balloons, and they do. But let's go have a chat with Estelle.
Estelle, I presume? Sorry, I don't speak monkey. All right, then. 5 of Marley's crew assemble. Anything you can show me? I'll throw in a banana. Hey, wait for me!
Outside of when you go to talk to her for the missions, you can also pet Estelle, too. It's a neat little animation will play when you do it.
Consider it done. I believe we have arrived. Can you hear me, Marley?
Aye, but I can barely sense you.
I'll be your eyes and ears. Well, well. An empty table and an ominous door. I like these odds. A chained door. 3 bowls on top, and no locks to pick. 5 of Marley's crew assemble. Estelle? Can you bring Toya down here? I'll make it 2 bananas.
Navigator, I have a crew to feed, and yet Estelle informs me that I must come down here.
Apologies. You might be the key to this door.
Explain.
5 of Marley's crew assemble. I'd say that makes you part of the riddle.
Sound logic. However, what would you suggest I do?
Try something.
Ready to serve. Ah, this table. We sealed our contracts here. A dagger for each of us.
You wouldn't have that dagger with you.
Always.
Let's reenact your signing.
Move like water.
Oh yeah, one other thing I haven't talked about, too, is this little lock over here. You can change the which crew members are assigned the which hotkeys. You can also do that whenever you're first picking them, but you can always rearrange it anytime you want.
I'm going in.
Toya.
Aye, here to reap the culinary plunder of land and sea, and discover the perfect recipes for the dead. I presume I did this correctly.
Aye, it's clear then. 5 chains for 5 crew.
A sharp deduction. You took to this puzzle rather quickly.
There's more to discover here. We'll see what answers New Crookbury holds.
Okay.
Navigator, we can now set sail to New Crookbury. Chart a course when you're ready.
Cut through the shadow.
Oh yeah, and I'll mention this, but I'm probably going to cut the stream afterwards here and get myself something to eat. But between every mission, you can perform a crew tale, which is a multi-part side quest. You can do a step of it each time, which is what the icon over his head and the little exclamation point on the Marley there is. So I can pick that up and do that. But as I said, I'm going to cut the stream here. I need to go get myself something to eat. And I'm sure people don't want to sit around here staring at nothing for half an hour. Yeah, all 0 of you currently watching. But I will not be picking this up tomorrow because I'm going to be gone most of the day. But Saturday, probably around noonish, I'll try to pick up the stream. If anybody who stumbles across the VOD, it's like, hey, this is kind of cool. Maybe I'd like to watch. Maybe I'd like to decide who he picks next. If not, I'll pick on my own. But I'll probably be playing this on another profile off stream later tonight while hanging out with some of my friends. But everybody who watches this, thanks for coming along. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, leave a comment.